So there's an 850 idle, and you can see that from the real low RPM that we started, just to show you the rotation, we've got a degree of separation from the 0 point that I hope you can see in the camera. So we'll crank it up. That's a 850 idle, so this is actual distributor RPM here. And we're rotating counterclockwise right now. So I'm going to dial this thing up. The frame rate's going to lose flashes, but right now it's flashing consistently. And as we dial it up, watch this arrow. And you'll also notice there's only 1 point flashing rather than 7 or 8 points, depending on how the tooth combination in the distributor is set up. So only 1 flash is what we're seeing here. So we'll dial up, watch the RPM here, and we're keeping in mind that that's half crankshaft speed. So there's 1200. You can see we've got a delta of about 2 degrees distributor, 4 degrees crank. Dial it up to 2000 crank. There's 2000, and on that scale we have 3 degrees distributor. Add another 1000. Watch the arrow move. It's 4000 crank RPM, and we're 5 degrees delta off of 0 in distributor degrees, so 10 degrees crank. I'll dial this up to 2800, which is 5600 crank, and watch what happens. We're still gaining RPM, or I should say advance. Gaining, gaining. And it starts stuttering, and it's out. No more signal. Picks up intermittently at about 2870. So we're only good to about 2800 distributor RPM. And we've got from 0 about 8 degrees. So we'll go down to real low idle RPM here, which is back to 0. This is about 660 crank RPM. Take it all the way down to 0, spin it in the opposite direction, and I'll show you what happens. So we're just going to spin it the opposite direction. You'll notice right away the signal is 15 degrees different. So what it says to me is we're likely picking up on the rising edge of the magnetic pickup. So if we re-zero out to this point with our degree wheel, you'll see the same characteristic. There's an 850 RPM idle, and we've already gained a degree. And that's a degree of retard, by the way. So as we crank in, the signal gets later and later. There's 2000 crank, about 3 degrees of distributor retard. And you'll see it does exactly the same thing. Starts stuttering right about 2800, and we're out. Intermittent signal, 2850, and the game's over.